Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at my football card collection. And I haven't looked at this in a long time, so I thought it would be fun. A couple of my friends have done card collection videos over the past couple of weeks, and I really enjoyed them. So I thought I'd take a dive in here and take a look at my football card collection. So I got into football pretty hardcore in 2010 when we got the NFL Network on TV. And I used to watch it all the time. I used to watch it every day after school, and I just love the NFL. Still do to this day. Football is probably my favorite sport, right up there with the Tour de France. I love the Tour de France. But let's get into this football card collection. So, as you can see, my favorite player of all time, Brett Favre. How can you not like Brett Favre? I also did used to like Ben Roethlisberger a lot. I used to really like the Steelers. All my arts and crafts projects when I was a little kid, I used to make Steelers uniforms and outfits and flags and stuff like that, and I used to cheer for them all the time. It did help that they were really good in the mid to late 2000s. And Brett Favre, I mean, come on. How can you not like Brett Favre? The ultra gunslinger, most consecutive starts. I mean, come on. The guy is just classic. He loved playing football. He didn't play for money. He played for the love of it. So, you can't really go wrong with Brett Favre. Moving on, we got some more Ben Roethlisberger. Look how dirty he is there. He used to be a scrambler, but now he's Big Ben now. He's Big Ben for a reason, because he's huge. Couple rookie cards for the Packers I used to love. Oh, we got Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia, this guy played on like every NFL team, man. Like, let's see if I can name all the teams he played on. Okay, so San Francisco 49ers, let's see. Browns. The Lions, obviously, he's there. Who else did he play for? Okay, well, I got some of them, but I can't remember. It's been a while. Jeff Garcia's been out of the league for a while, but yeah. Oh, and then we got Kerry Collins. Remember Kerry Collins, 2000 Super Bowl? Leading the Giants to the Super Bowl. They got absolutely demolished by the Ravens with that ultimate 2000s defense. I did like Carson Palmer. It was awesome to see him come back and pretty much dominate on the Cardinals for that 1 year. They had a couple good years. It was really fun to watch them play. So Carson Palmer was always cool. Never really liked him on the Bengals, but once he got to the Cardinals, that was awesome to watch. Matt Hasselbeck classic. The Seahawks, I actually loved the Seahawks when they were playing really well in the 2010s. The mid-2010s when they were going to the Super Bowl. I really liked following them, and I was actually cheering for them for a while. I thought they were going to be the next dynasty. I mean, Peyton Manning, come on. He's the best regular season quarterback ever, if not the best quarterback overall. At least he got on the All-100 team, along with Tom Brady. Is that Trent Dilfer there? Yeah, we got Trent Dilfer, who actually, okay, that's pretty cool. So we got Kerry Collins, right? Kerry Collins played against Trent Dilfer in the 2000 Super Bowl, and Trent Dilfer won. He's probably like the most unrecognizable Super Bowl winning quarterback ever, Trent Dilfer. And we got Tommy Maddox, classic. John Kitna, I used to kick his butt in Madden 2007. Eli Manning, love Eli Manning. Sad to see him retire. He's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. I would say I would be pretty upset if he's not in the Hall of Fame. He beat the best quarterback of all time twice in the Super Bowl, so I think he should definitely be in just for that alone, but let alone his stats were like super good. So then we got Byron Leftwich. That guy could sling it, man. Byron Leftwich, the only thing he ever did was win the Pro Bowl longest arm contest every year. That's all he could ever do. Steve McNair, okay, so he was on the Tennessee Titans, lost, there's his Tennessee Titan card, lost the Super Bowl by 1 yard, man, 1 yard, and so it might be a totally different legacy if he had won that Super Bowl and Kurt Warner didn't, when the greatest show on turf won by 1 yard against Steve McNair's Tennessee Titans. Trent Green, okay, I'm not going to lie, and I don't mean anything by this, but Trent Green, dude, he's awesome, man. Trent Green is awesome. He's a good looking guy too. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be like Trent Green. um, what do we got? I don't know. I have no idea who that is. Don't remember him when he was on the Steelers. David Carr, classic. He's on NFL Network now, which is cool. So it's glad to see he's in the broadcasting booth. No idea who this is, but that is a cool card. J.P. Lossman, classic. I don't know why I have so many cards of him, but I used to kick his butt. Oh, Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer, if you remember, look at that reach of that arm. Look at that wide shot. So Jake Plummer used to drop back to pass. Like, he used to drop back like literally 15 yards. The guy would drop back just to make a pass. It was insane. So Jake Plummer was cool. I used to like watching him. And Dante Culpepper, classic. Brad Johnson. So Brad Johnson, 2002 Buccaneers, Super Bowl winning quarterback. I didn't even know he was. I didn't remember that he went to the Vikings there. Michael Vick, classic. I'm glad that he got a chance to come back. You know, we all make mistakes, and I'm really glad they gave him a second chance in the NFL, and he did pretty well. He didn't do anything on the Steelers, from what I remember, but on the Eagles, he had a couple good years. Alex Smith, classic. Let's see. He was pretty good in San Francisco. He had that one game where he was going off. He had that that 30 or 40-yard run for the score in the NFC Championship game. That was a great game to watch. Donovan McNabb, classic. Can't go wrong with Donovan McNabb. He should have won that Super Bowl against the Patriots, probably. It's too bad T.O. wasn't healthy. It could have been a different story. Jason Campbell, I remember him from playing him in Madden. Brady Quinn. Everybody knows the Brady Quinn draft story. He's just sitting in the draft room waiting to get drafted. Aaron Rodgers. So actually, I do like Aaron Rodgers a lot. But my biggest fear, like when Brett Favre left the Packers, was that Aaron Rodgers was going to overtake him and his legacy was going to be overthrown by Aaron Rodgers, I guess. And so I think it's safe to say that that's never going to happen. Like, Brett Favre is such a legend, and he's always going to be remembered. So I probably should go back to being a Packers fan, because Aaron Rodgers is the man. Jay Cutler, classic. And Jamarcus Russell, remember when he tried to come back? Was he trying to come back as a QB or a linebacker? I forget. Because he was a big guy when he came back. So, and yeah, Jay Cutler turned down the TV deal to come back to play for the Dolphins. Classic. So these are the 2000s. This is the 2007 set. So this is when I was collecting cards. Vince Young, I remember Vince Young. Vince Young, he didn't really do much. I think he's mostly remembered for the greatest college game ever played. And Tom Brady, you know, obviously Tom Brady's the best of all time. I do actually live in New England, and I'm not actually like a Patriots fan, to be honest. Like, I just like football. I like all the teams, except the Saints. And who's that? I don't remember who that. But Chad Pennington. Look at Chad Pennington. He had like that Jake Plummer throw, and I think when he came back, he was the comeback player of the year. So Chad Pennington was cool. This was like one of my favorite cards as a kid. Just look at that card. That's a pretty sweet card. Look at that arm length. Classic Chad Pennington. Matt Leinart. Okay, hey, so we got Vince Young and Matt Leinart. It's funny that see when I was a kid, I just put all the QBs together. But it's funny because the greatest college game ever played, Matt Leinart and Vince Young were the two quarterbacks on it. And Matt Leinart, I believe, got drafted before Vince Young, and neither of them really did anything in the NFL. Kyle Boller. All I have to say about Kyle Boller is that in Madden 2007, his run stat is like insane. And I used to change him to the backup quarterback and try to run for a 100-yard touchdown. We're getting into some running backs now. I'll do running backs, and then I'll probably end the video. And if you guys want to see more, I'll do another video. So LaDainian Tomlinson, come on, man. He's awesome, LT. He had his NFL Network time, too, which was fun. I used to watch him on NFL Network all the time. Curtis Martin, classic. Clinton Portis, I kind of remember him. I think he was a really good... Oh, okay, so Willie Parker. Willie Parker was awesome. So Jerome Bettis at the time was also on the team, and Willie Parker was like a beast for like those Super Bowl years. But then I think he slowed down after that. I forget where he went after that. Sean Alexander, classic. Madden 2007 cover. Oh, that's why it's actually the 2007 card, which is kind of cool. And I got another Sean Alexander card. D'Angelo Williams. That's funny because in Madden 07 he was one of the best running backs in the game. Don't remember who that was. Yeah, Deshaun Foster. He's also one of the best running backs in the game for Madden 07. And we got... Yeah, so Deshaun Foster played in the Super Bowl year with the Panthers, and he was just an awesome running back. And we got a couple more running backs here. Ricky Williams. Was Ricky Williams the guy who Mike Ditka traded his whole draft to get for the Saints, and then he went to the Dolphins? We need to figure this out. Let's see here. Yep. Let's take a look at that. Focus. So you can see there the 99 Saints when Mike Ditka was head coach. He traded his entire draft just to draft this player, and he never really did anything. So I think I'm thinking of the correct person, but let me know if I'm wrong. It's been a while. Put this card back in here. Classic. Doesn't want to go back in. I will have to put that back in a minute. Tiki Barber, I remember Tiki Barber. His brother, Rondé Barber, never retired. For all I know, he's still playing. That'd be funny if he came back to play with Tom, now that Tom's on the Buccaneers. Okay. Warwick Dunn, yep. He was good in Madden 07. You can tell that I played Madden 07 a lot. And Larry Fitzgerald, Hall of Fame. I really hope he gets first ballot Hall of Fame. Definitely one of my favorite players. Anytime he touches the ball, he can make a play. So Rod Smith, I didn't know he played that long. Yeah, so that's Rod Smith down there. That's another classic card there. Let's see what we got. My memory. Oh, yes. Madden 07, Terrell Owens on the Cowboys. It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback, man. Classic. So. What's... Oh my gosh, that's a sick card. Chad Johnson on the Patriots. Remember when that happened? Wait. Is that not Ocho Cinco Chad Johnson? Is that a different Chad Johnson? That's so confusing. Oh my gosh, my mind is just... I can't remember everything, guys. I mean, there's just so much history here. Amani Toomer, classic Plexo Burst. This is they demolished the Patriots in that Super Bowl. Dude, Madden 07, Steve Smith. Classic. I love Madden 07. Steve Smith is the best player in the game. Jake Delhomme can just sling it all the way down the field to Steve Smith. Classic, man. So that's awesome that I have that card. I think I might have got that. I don't know if that came with the game or whatever, but who knows. Deion Branch, he was cool. I used to watch him. My memory's starting to get really phasey here. There's Terrell Owens on the. Okay, so we got Terrell Owens on the 49ers, and then on the Eagles. Let's see if I can name all the teams. Oh, shoot. My memory is like absolutely killing me now. Okay, so, okay. 49ers, Eagles,